Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Dave's preview, Passholder Preview of Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Let's check it out. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Dave K here today, excited to preview Disney's Ratatouille, Remy's Ratatouille adventure here at Epcot. It's a Passholder Preview, so the ride officially opens on October 1st, but we're here almost a month early to check out the attraction, ride it for the first time. I had to both get a park reservation as well as a reservation for the ride itself. So I got the reservation for the ride at a particular time today, and then I went and got a park reservation for today. It is quite a ways back. I am in the parking lot, so I think maybe a lot of people have reservations today, but we'll see how it goes. I'm sure it'll be great. Hopefully not too crowded, and we can get on time, no issues. Let's find out. It has been a minute since I've been to the parks. I'm trying to think how long it's been, but as you can probably tell from the video, it's been quite a while. But I'm also trying to capture the most exciting adventures, just the most thrilling new stuff. So I made the time to come out here specifically for Remy's Ratatouille adventure today, this afternoon / evening. So won't be a massive day. It'll be a quick day, but want to make sure I get this one checked out. I've heard great things already. Cast members on the drive-in told me it was incredible, so let's give it a shot ourselves, let you know. Now, the Remy attraction is conveniently located at the opposite side of the park. So we can walk along the park and see all of the characters. Oh, would you look at that? Characters back, waving and interacting, looks like, from a socially distanced location. Very cool to see there. We'll be able to see some of the crowds along the way, maybe grab some water and catch our ride. Here's a closer look you can see from behind the bushes. You've got Pluto and Goofy over there as well. They're waving from behind the bushes. You can see they're sectioned off. You can take those photos from there. They're also doing the fingerprint scanning again here in the park. So one of those policies that has begun again is the fingerprint scanning. When you enter the park, use your magic band as well as use that fingerprint. So some things turning back to more towards that normal state here. As we're making our way through the park, you've got the land across the way there. Might have a bit of time before my ride, and I'm thinking about places to grab water from. There's a Starbucks way down that way, but then there's also the land here. Their water is generally pretty good, so maybe I'll drop in there for a bit. We'll see. Well, it can't hurt, right? Quick drop in the land here. It's so hot out here today, like extremely hot, so I roll up my sleeves a bit, turn this t-shirt into a tank, and it'll be nice to cool off for a bit in the land because it's also shaded. Instead of standing out in the sun waiting for that water from Starbucks, get to step in the shade, grab a seat to drink that water before continuing our adventure. So since I can take a nice, slow, relaxing day, since I can come back if I want to, and since I'm just here for the one thing, I'll make it a nice, slow one. Relax and have some water. About halfway through my walk here, maybe not quite yet. Speaking of characters, you can see similarly you've got Chip and Dale and Mickey up there at the Garden Grill as we make our way downstairs to the Seasons. It says Seasons Restaurant, I think is what it's called. Or the, what does that sign say? Sunshine Seasons, that's what it is, Sunshine Seasons. They got good water, and snack might be good too, we'll see. It's worth noting, it's so busy here today. I'm actually sitting at this counter in the back corner here. I've never sat back here before, but you can see all the tables out in that direction we might normally sit at. I'm sitting at this counter bench right here. Fortunately, I can grab a seat and enjoy some of this delicious water, but it is not the usual spot. And just like that, we are back on our way to the Ratatouille, Remy's Ratatouille adventure. Really excited to check this one out here today. Ooh, we'll see what it looks like in terms of the line and getting in and how long we have to wait. Let's do it. I've also heard it's been getting a lot easier to access the Rise of the Resistance attraction. So if you're considering doing that one, I hear it's a lot easier than it used to be. So at least that's good news for us. And hopefully Remy won't be that level of complex. I bet it won't be. I think it'll be a lot easier because I don't think this one is anywhere as intense. But yeah, excited to check it out. Always a favorite for me here, the Figment attraction. I'm considering coming back for this one, or maybe I should drop on it now because I don't think the line is ever too long for this one, but I think it's worth heading over to Remy and seeing how soon we can step on board. Let's do it. Surprisingly, you still have the Food and Wine Festival kiosks around here. I would have envisioned that Food and Wine would be over by now, but looks like they're still out here. Maybe a few more days, I guess, or maybe a few more weeks of the Food and Wine Festival, but it's September now, so I think it's probably gonna be wrapping up soon, making way for the festival of the holidays, but maybe it's worth grabbing some food today, you know, if we find ourselves with a little bit of extra time. I think a lot of this stuff I haven't tried. For one of our favorite spots, the poutine spot, we've got braised beef poutine with garlic in there. That might be worth a try later. Smells really good back here by the apple seed orchard. I wonder if it is that apple cider or anything else. I also saw a few interesting looking kiosks which give you some sort of idea in terms of the food items. It said, well, if you want something savory versus something sweet, here's what you should get from those kiosks. Cool to see. And there's some info on what's in the apple seed orchard right there. So much going on in terms of food, but quite a few people out here too, so just trying to maneuver our way around to our attraction. I think it's a little bit further this way, right? France right back there. Oh, and it looks pretty quiet here at the mill stage, so I'm not sure if it's a break between shows. People are just using it to take pictures of their food, quite possibly. Yeah, nice to be back out here and be able to experience some of it. Again, a little bit busier, but really beautiful day, you know, sunny and bright and warm. I'm even wearing shorts. In fact, can you believe it? Dave in shorts. It's like a biannual or triannual event here, so it's a hot day. And there it is, the first view from a distance of France. You can see the tower back there, right? Paris Eiffel Tower. But a lot of people back there for sure. So here we are heading into France for Ratatouille. Let's see how we stand in terms of timing and how we'll get through here to the attraction. And there it is, Ratatouille opening 2021. Let's step inside. It seems like this is where we check in with the team here for our preview time slot, and they'll let us know what the plan is. Hey.
Happy for the preview?
Yes. So we were indeed in the right spot with Remy, Ratatouille, but just a little bit early. So let's maybe take a look around, see if we can grab a snack beforehand from the Food and Wine Festival. I heard over by Test Track, Donut Box has some great stuff, but that seems like a hike too. So maybe we'll hike our way over there, you know, and then grab that and then make our way back. So yeah, it's gonna be a hot walking journey, but we'll do it. Let's go. And throughout the park, they're handing out these food and wine booklets. It's nice, pick one of those up so we can take a look at the delicious looking options. Some great ones in there. We'll see how much food we go for. I shouldn't have eaten beforehand, but what are you gonna do? And then here's what I was referring to. This thing that tells you what you can try if you're in the mood for something frozen or citrusy, sweet, savory. You've got all these options, and it takes you to things that it might recommend. Oh, but they're all at different locations, so something to keep in mind there. You might do some traveling for it. And here we are at the donut box, looking at the crispy chicken on a sriracha glazed donut. Sounds so good. Let's get in line here, pretty quick line, and give this one a shot, let you know what we think. All right. And this is right by Test Track as well, behind me over here, Test Track. There's quite a few food venues, and it looks like they've moved a few of them around, like Flavors from Fire. Now they've moved that closer to here as well, so something to keep in mind. While we're waiting, take a look at the menu here. Candy jar donut looks really good, sriracha glazed donut, and then the crispy chicken on that sriracha glazed donut. Oh yes, let's give it a shot. Wow, that looks fantastic. Take a look at this sriracha glazed donuts with the crispy chicken in there. Oh yes, that looks awesome. Nice and full of chicken in there. Sriracha sauce seems like drizzled on top. Maybe some carrots, some, what is that, parsley, and some other veggies going on there. Well, we'll give it a shot, let you know what we think. I'm excited. That was an absolutely delicious sandwich. Loved that one, but it's definitely a mess. I loved the combination on that one of the sweet and savory. I loved the combination of the hot and the cold. You had the room temperature cool donut and the hot chicken with the savory chicken in there and the spicy topping there with the sriracha sauce, and then the fruity blend on the top with the vegetables there, the carrots, and maybe, I'm not sure if there was some fruit in there as well, maybe like a pear, maybe like a mild fruit flavor in there, but what a combination of flavors. Absolutely loved it. Most definitely would recommend that one, but it is a mess, be advised. I didn't grab any napkins for that one initially, so make sure you're prepared with napkins if you need them. My face and hands, an absolute mess. I'm sure I had to get a whole bunch of napkins and some hand sanitizer, so something to note there. If you try that one, make sure you got your napkins on standby, maybe even your hand sanitizer on standby, because it was messy, but it was delicious. I'm not sure if it's an all-time favorite food and wine item, but it's up there, at least. It's at least top 5 of the ones I've tried. I've had some great ones in the past, too, so I think I still love that classic slider, but yeah, this one was great. And I thought it was a pretty good quantity of food, too. You did get a good chunk of food there for that $8.50. Now to make our way back to France, I think I'm actually going the wrong way, so let me try that way. Yeah. Okay, now making our way towards that brand new attraction back there. You can see the Eiffel Tower in the distance, passing lots of food and lots of people along the way, but let's do it. Well, it seems like there's quite a line now. I'm in this line here, waiting to make our way up to Ratatouille, check in for it. And there's a good bit of the line here. It seems like as we're going along, people are finding out and leaving the line that doesn't know that they need a reservation. We're now making our way to the front, and make sure you have a reservation and you have the right time to make your way in here. All right, making our way inside now. Need to have that card or magic band ready. They check your time and check in here. Making our way up to that counter, and we'll be on the attraction. I'm excited.
Turn that over.
Turn that down,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna grab that QR code.
Okay.
You are all set.
Thank you much. Thank you. All right. All right, stepping inside now. Here we go. Ratatouille around these bushes. Oh, it's a whole city back here. Wow. Now that is exciting. Take a look back here at the village of Ratatouille. And of course, we need to hit the attraction. I've seen so many people wearing these hats around here. You can see these hats set up at the shop, so must be available for purchase. The people have purchased and are wearing around the area here. This is great. You can see they've got sweatshirts. They've got some little toys in there, Ratatouille toys. We've got little cheese right here, but these hats looks like they move. So you can see Remy pop out of these hats here. I'm not sure how it works. Some of them, I think they're just automatically set up. To give you an example, so you can see him right there. He pops up and down. Ratatouille there. Very cool. Nice to see. And you've got a wearable remote control buddy right here too. That is awesome. Take a look at that. You can see him popping up right there. The lights going on inside the hat. Definitely a lot of activity around here, but really, really cool to see some of this merchandise. This seems to be the main event for a lot of people. In addition, you've got these Remy ears right here. You've got this Remy necklace, cheese glow necklace. Oh, that's awesome. And you can see so much more here. La creperie de Paris right here. I'd love to see this menu, but the line is massive too. And then the attraction all the way in the back. Oh yes, so excited to check this one out. Here's our menu for La Creperie de Paris. This sounds really good, actually. I'm not sure if this is, it sounds like the menu, but really cool. You've got a bunch of crepes there, you know, a variety of styles. You've got $9. And then savory crepes right here at $16 each. You've got those more proteiny ones right there. That's really cool. You got a lot of options. Appetizers there too. Lots to consider. And you can see people sitting inside waiting to get served as well. So I guess it's a table service restaurant. You've got to sit and wait for it for a bit. That is awesome. Let's check out that ride. And we're now in line. It's quite a line here. It wraps around this outside area here. It says 15 minutes on the sign up ahead. You can see they're using some of that space back there, but not quite all of it. And we're waiting now, hopefully only 15 minutes to get inside. So this is interesting. It seems like once you get up to the front here, you're gonna wrap around on the outside, going around this way. Really, really interesting. We'll step through there and the line will wrap in and outside before we get on board. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to share it all with you, but let's see how it goes and see what we think. And you can see up here they have queues for single riders, they have a fast pass line, and this regular standby line, but I'm imagining they're only using standby today. Would make sense. Also a beautifully decorated part of the park here with all these shops around us. I love to see it. We'll have to do a lot more exploring too, but wanted to catch a ride first and let you know what we think. So take a look at this semi-indoor, semi-outdoor lobby decoration here. You can see those theater masks on the wall, a little wraparound area here. And then I'm told we're right back outside. And indeed we are. That outdoor waiting area. It does remind me a bit of that restaurant. I'm trying to think of the name, the pizza one in Italy, actually, here at Epcot. It's so funny how big the park is, you lose track. Just running back and forth here today, it felt like quite a haul. A lot to keep in mind and a lot to do here at Epcot. And there's the water fountain. You can see back at the outdoor view, we're on the first section of the chain here today. And here's more of a view of the front of the building as we're walking away from it, heading in this direction. A little bit hard to walk backwards like this, but you can see way up there, Gusteau's above the Ratatouille adventure. I like it. Yeah, that backwards walking is gonna get me if I keep at it, but oh, wow, this is quite a queue. Wrapping around outside, but it's going pretty quick, so should be on board fairly soon. We'll find out. Okay, a little bit easier. Now we're heading towards the Gusteau sign, so I can show you more of that front of the building. We saw the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure sign over there, but you got Gusteau's that you see when you're on the gondola further back that way. I feel like this might be the closest we get to that sign, or at least the best shot we get from down here. Lots of fake outs from stepping inside, but we're not there yet. No, lots more walking on the streets until we get in there. It's been almost 15 minutes, so this might be a little longer than that. And more decor to notice as well. Look at this above us. You've got this, I wanted to call it a tarp. I'm watching too much Survivor. You've got this covered patio cloth above us here. The fountain looks cooler too. I saw a closer look. We've got wine bottles shooting up the wine. And the top one is Remy on top of the wine bottle, on top of the wine being shot up. Very, very cool. All the attention to detail, the design. While we're waiting in line here, delicious looking options here in the booklet. Not to mention, here's more of that visualization I was talking about. It's the epic curiosity, looks like they're calling it. So depending upon what you're in the mood for, let's say savory and spicy and crunchy. Maybe you want to go for over there the spicy tuna poke, which sounds great to me. And so many great looking options in here. You know, I like poutine. I like something over in Japan. They had something new. It sounded really good. The shrimp sando, as well as some other good stuff. But I'm also considering, does it make sense to eat here? Although it's going to be, I think, a long line if I try to eat here as well. If I'm going to eat any more food. We'll see if I eat any more food at all. But if I do, I mean, the line back there was massive. It's already almost 7. So we'll see how the day unfolds here. Don't want to be out too late, but yeah, I mean, there's so much to see and experience in Remy. I'm sure we'll have to come back when it's open to the public, but I'm glad I'm getting at least a sneak preview here today for the Passholder Preview. So I think it's been almost half an hour. The sign has been updated to 25 minutes, but we're about to step inside. So we've got our masks on now, and we'll say goodbye to the outdoors. It'll probably be dark when I come back out, unfortunately, so I'm not sure what that means in terms of how much more we can do, but let's go take a look. Look at these walls, too. We've got some beautiful wallpaper going on right here. Look at Remy and one of his buddies right there, if you can see that well enough. Seems like they go right side up and upside down. But you really got to look for them in order to notice them on the walls here. I like it. Ooh. Check this out. Gusto right up here. That's awesome. I can't quite tell what Gusto is saying over there. I don't speak the language, but really cool to see him moving up there. Something to keep your eyes open for if you were waiting in line for the attraction. And look at these wall decals too. It's like we're in a castle. I mean, look at the actual castle. The beautiful French restaurants out here. You gotta watch closely. I mean, you can hear the trucks too. Trucks out there. Oh, it looks like he's a 3-star restaurant right now. Maybe the stars will light back up. Yep, there you go. Softly now 4-star restaurant. Now looks like we're moving through maybe the beginnings of the Ratatouille journey. Take a look at this beautiful artwork and what looks like this easel painting station over here, a bedroom right here. Prepping for the adventure. I like it. Okay, looks like we'll need 3D glasses for this adventure, so let's grab those and see what it's all about. Wow, it looks cool from here. I see a queue. Looks like we're heading through the end of this tunnel, a long hallway here to a spooky adventure. I'm sure it won't be spooky, but it's dark. And here we are. You can see those ride vehicles up there. It does look a lot like perhaps Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Let's give it a shot. Making our way up here. Sounds like we're in row 1. Exciting. I think this is front. Oh, it looks like though they're all 2-car vehicles, so we'll see how it goes. And we're next in queue now. You can see maybe it's a little bit dark with the lighting, but when you see some of the street lights out there, beautiful scenery. It's very dark. Even to see myself, it's very dark, so it's hard for you, but you get an idea of what it's all about. All right, have fun.
The food is for them, not you.
Oh, that was an awesome attraction, and it's still a bit light out here, so we can still take a look at a few of these beautiful sights out here. Love it. Let me just grab a seat right here while I tell you what I thought. Really, really great 3D attraction there. That one is fun for the whole family. I would say, you know, it's a lot like the intensity of, or even more mild than Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. You don't spin around like that Daisy section, but it's still a moving 3D glasses type ride. I really love some of the 3D effects on that one. Really, really cool 3D effects. Won't give too many spoilers, but you got the glasses, and you also have some 4D, I guess it's 4D effects that you feel. Some screens and some movement. Really, really well done, if you ask me. A great combination of a family-friendly ride, but also a lot of action packed in there, and a lot of fun. Most definitely, I'm looking forward to coming back to Remy's Ratatouille adventure when it's opened up to the whole park. But for now, let's take a look at a few more of these sites. Here's that fountain I was telling you all about a moment ago with the wine bottles. You can see Remy up there with the wine bottles. Water shooting down on all the sides, and he's all the way up top. Really, really cool fountain. And there's all kinds of decor throughout this section of the park. Most definitely worth just browsing and seeing what it looks like. You can see some photo pass action back here. You can see all kinds of really, really cool stuff. Some people were playing with their remote control Remy rats. We've got this new crepe restaurant right here. I am wondering if I should get in line. And then, oh, is that a quick service of the same restaurant? I'm actually not sure. Is this the table service and they're also doing a quick version? Let's take a look. And then we saw these shops over here as well, this outdoor kiosk in terms of shopping. Really, really cool section of the park though, and I'm glad we're getting a chance to take a look. So I do think that this is an outdoor kiosk for the same food. I'm not quite sure. I kind of want to see someone grab something. Oh no, there's a menu up there. It seems like they have similar crepes here, but it's more limited. So maybe we'll do that. Just grab one of these just to give it a shot, let you know what we think. I do feel like it could be cool to jump in there and grab a seat. And oh, look, there's the menu right there. You can see a few options. I'll bring you over there in a minute so you can take a look yourself. But yeah, lots of options out here. I like it. So this crepe shop here says crepes importer here. So maybe it is actually a different crepe shop. You know, it's just a completely different menu. We'll find out when we get up there. Take a look at the menu here. This one does look different than the one on the outside of the other restaurant. You've got your savory and your sweet options here, as well as some other things like ice cream. So we'll see what sounds good. So we have got our crepe from this quick service counter. Here is La Crêperie de Paris here. I'd love to give that one a shot at some point, but today I'm just trying the ham and cheese from the quick service menu. What is it, bechamel, cheese and ham? We'll see what that's all about. It's a white sauce. I googled it, so we'll see how that goes. But both of them look fantastic. I'm excited to try the food here too, to let you know what we think. And here is that ham and cheese crepe here from the quick service counter. $11 here. It looks pretty good, but definitely on the smaller side. You know, someone just mentioned, and I'm comparing it now to the Universal crepe. Definitely doesn't look as thick and juicy and delicious, but we'll give it a shot, let you know what we think. Not a bad crepe, if you ask me. I would say pretty good. Overall, not my favorite crepe spot ever. You know, I'm thinking about that Universal one, but not bad by any means. The ham and cheese in there reminds me a lot of the French, what is it called? The spot right around here, where you can get those breakfast pastries. I think I might actually like that spot a little bit better with that ham and cheese croissant they have over there. This is ham and cheese crepe. Some similar flavor to it, most definitely, but I think I like that one a little bit better. It's also a little bit thinner than I would have expected in terms of this crepe. I'd say it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's got some nice flavor to it, and I always enjoy a good crepe, but not amazing. So next time I'll probably try the table service one, see how that goes, or stick with maybe an old classic or some more of the Food and Wine Festival, because there's that to try too. But had to try some Remy today since we're here in this part of the park to experience it all, share it with you. And that covers our Ratatouille opening view here, our preview, Passholder Preview. Really, really glad we had the chance to check it out here today and enjoy it. You'll see it open up here for all of us in a little under a month, so excited to get in there and enjoy more of it. Most definitely recommend that attraction. So as a quick recap, I would say Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, the attraction, love that one. Most definitely would go back for that one. Looking forward to riding it again once things are open up for everyone, once it's past the Passholder Preview. Most definitely would recommend give that one a shot if you like that sort of attraction, the nice mild but great story-based attraction. As for that crepe spot, I would say, you can probably skip it. I prefer some of the food at the Food and Wine Festival myself, and there's a lot of other great, delicious dining spots in the parks as well, so at least on property. Maybe I'll try the table service next time for the crepes, but I'm gonna be leaning toward those Universal crepes, even though I don't have that pass anymore. That's what I'll miss most, is those Universal crepes, for sure. And now for the long trek back out to the car, passing the whole first car lot here, heading up to that second lot. I'm like all the way at the end there, but it was worth it to catch Remy's Ratatouille Adventure for Passholder Preview Day. Thanks so much for helping make my day an amazing day today. So fun to check out the attraction, to try some food, look at the merchandise, and more here at Epcot. Hope you make your day an amazing day as well. Don't forget to focus on the positive vibe, look for the silver lining in everything you do, and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell to stay informed of more positive vibes headed your way. Until next time, play on.